Hello, thank you for tuning in. I have another video and it's based on a question from one of you that wrote in. Thank you for your email. And the question is, how do you clear negative energy in the house? Now, this viewer, this person that wrote in to me, I asked her to be more specific, and she kind of like felt that there was a lot of negative energy, heaviness in the house, and wasn't sure where it was coming from or if it was negative energy in the house. So, having communicated further, I could really empathize with this person and also relate to so much of what she was saying, because I had a situation in my house where I had employed some builders for some renovation work to be done, and they turned out to be the builders from hell, leaving so much negative energy behind. They were extremely negative and extremely, sort of cunning and trying to just manipulate everything. So can you imagine their negative energy left, in my place, and it created such a sort of weird feeling for me as well. So I could relate to what this person was explaining to me about, and I really wanted to help her. So I thought I'd kind of help other people that might be listening as well, and explain some of the things that I did, and it's really worked. Now, one of the things that you can do, which I did, was get yourself a bottle, a spray bottle. In there, put some water, put some Dead Sea salt, okay, had to think then which salt it was, Dead Sea salt, and some rosemary and some lemon. Shake it all up, and if you've got a crystal, like a clear quartz crystal, put that in it as well. Now, you can leave it overnight, but if you're very close to like a full moon or a new moon, I would say a new moon actually, but it doesn't matter, full moons work as well, then leave it outside overnight so that it absorbs the energy of the moon. But if you need to do it straight away, start off like straight away, and you can still do it later on with the moon as well. So then spray this spray all around your house, okay? The walls, the ceilings, the floor, just spray it everywhere. It'll dry, and that's fine. So at least it will, because what happens is salt will absorb all the negative energy, all right? And you've got all the things in there that you need, the lemon, the salt, rosemary, and some sage. You can put some sage in there as well, and some water. Now, what I also used, and you can use this as well, is some, I don't know how to say it, but it's aqua flora water. I will put the details on the link later on, and you can buy it on Amazon. Okay, and it's kind of got so much, it has got alcohol in it, so if you don't use alcohol, don't use it, but it has got lots of really cleansing, zapping energy in there, so that would be, amazing. The other thing that you can do that I have been doing quite a lot is playing mantras that are like cleansing mantras, okay? And, just even if it's just Om Namah Shivaya, because that transforms, you can play that mantra over and over again, and it will transform and clean, because that's what Shiva does. Shiva is the destroyer. It will destroy that negative energy. Another thing that you can do, which I did, was I have actually got a Sikh sword, you know, like Sikh, in the Sikh religion, like the swords that we carry because of the symbol of Sikhism. But you don't have to have a sword because it's the intention, okay? So you can just close your eyes and you can imagine, okay, go around the house with some incense. So put on some incense and you can hold the incense in one hand, cleanse, you know, make sure that there's plenty of smoke, and go around, if it's visually in your mind, with the sword, okay? So you're cutting energy, and that will cut any links, ties to people that you have to your house, all right? So it's like cutting the cords, but it will cut all those links of anybody that's been in your house with negative energy. And then you know, you can use like sage, you know, and you just go around the house with sage, and then you can use feathers to really just clear the energy out of your house, okay? So in terms of the mantras, the Om Namah Shivaya, I also called, because, you know, at one point I felt so low and I needed, you know, really kind of needed some kind of comfort for myself and stuff that I was going through. So what I did was I used a Catholic mantra, and it was to do with the Mary Mother. It's quite a powerful one, and you know, you can just go with one that you feel that is right for you, because different people resonate and vibrate to different mantras and prayers. Even prayers, I used a lot of Christian prayers, you know, because I always resonate with Christ energy, and so, you know, I was using a lot of the Christian prayers to do with the blood of Jesus, and, you know, because I really resonate with that. But whatever religion you follow, or whatever faith you follow, they will have energy clearing prayers or mantras of some sort. So the one that you resonate to is the one that you can use for your house, for yourself. But alongside the mantras, if you use the spray thing that I told you, and the incense and cutting the cords, if you don't have a sword, you can just, you know, visualize one. And then you can call in, when you've done all that, what you can do is call in Archangel Michael as well, and ask him to just kind of, you know, you can visualize his sword coming in, and because he carries the sword, anything that's still lurking, dormant, you know. What I did was I asked Archangel Michael to use the sword in the corners of my house, because sometimes energy stays dormant there. And then as a final thing, what you could do is just call on your angels and ask them to bless the house, and just be positive that you are clearing the energy and you are going to get there. And once I did all that, you know, and the energy shifted and shifted and shifted, it took quite a bit of work to do. It didn't just happen one time. I had to repeat the process, you know, quite a few times. I also did some fire ceremony, so I used actual fire to burn energy, you know, from my house as well. And so then, yeah, so when I did all that and energy has been shifted and moved, guess what? I have, you know, the universe presented me with such wonderful builders with new energy, and, you know, really nice, decent, loving, caring energy. They put so much love and thought into what they were doing, and the work that they were doing, that I really felt it, you know. So it does work. It worked for me, you know. So we can end up in a really bad situation, which might not be our fault, but it's how you then turn it around to, you know, work with it and make it positive. And since then, quite a few people have actually, you know, inquired, and I actually went round somebody's house where they are experiencing some negative energy, and I helped them to do some clearing and cleansing. So I hope that works for you, and you know, feel free to leave comments if it, you know, what your experience was, and how, you know, you experience the techniques that I have given, and what worked for you. We'd love to hear. So thank you for listening, and happy energy clearing. Speak to you soon.